Hello student, we continue with the chapter nutrition in the plant. In the absence of the photosynthesis, there would not be any food. We all learned the process of photosynthesis. With the help of the photosynthesis, the plant can make the food. And if there is no photosynthesis, we cannot get any food because living organism all are depend upon the food for the help of plant. Without plant, we can't have the food. The survival of almost all the living organism, directly or indirectly, depends on the food made by the plant. We all know that all the living organisms are directly or indirectly, they are depend on the plant. So, we need plant for our survival. Beside plant, what is essential for our survival? Oxygen. We can say that plant and oxygen both are the essential thing for the living organism. Beside that, oxygen, which is essential for the survival of all the organism, is produced during photosynthesis. In the absence of photosynthesis, life would be impossible on the earth. So we can say if the photosynthesis process has been not done, if plant does not do the process of photosynthesis, then life would be impossible. We would not able to live on the earth. We will see this diagram and we will understand the diagram showing the photosynthesis. You can see here is a plant. This is the soil and water. This is the leaf and this is a flower and this is the sun. From the soil, the plant will get mineral and water. This mineral and water is traveled or transport in the vessel and that reach to the leaves. Now, as we earlier discussed that in the process of photosynthesis, we require sunlight. This sunlight is absorbed by these leaves. In the leaves, there is stomata. The tiny pores in the leaves, that is called stomata. These stomatas will absorb the sunlight and the carbon dioxide in the presence of the sunlight. This both thing. And water and mineral. And then the plant can make the food. And the plant will release the oxygen. And we all know that there is a chlorophyll in the leaves. What is chlorophyll? The green pigment in the leaves, that is a chlorophyll. So this is a diagram showing the process of photosynthesis. They take the sunlight, carbon dioxide, water and mineral, and then they make the food of the plant, and plant will release what? Oxygen. So we need to learn the equation of the photosynthesis. During photosynthesis, chlorophyll containing the cells of the leaves in the presence of the sunlight use carbon dioxide and water to synthesize carbohydrate. The process can be repeated in the equation. So we can say the equation of photosynthesis is carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide means CO2 plus water. Water is H2O. In the presence of what? Sunlight and chlorophyll. That we get what? Carbohydrate plus oxygen. So carbohydrate is what? CH2O plus oxygen is O2. This is an important equation for the process of photosynthesis. Now, I earlier discussed in the leaves there are tiny spores, and these tiny spores have this guard cells. These tiny spores have the guard cell, and this is stomatal opening from which the plant can make the food, and this is called the guard cell. Even you can see the section of the leaves here also. These are the guard cells and this is the stomata. During the process, the oxygen is released. The presence of starch in the leaves indicates the occurrence of the photosynthesis. Starch is also a carbohydrate. So we can say that starch, from the plant we get a starch. And starch give us carbohydrate. We all know that carbohydrate is a nutrient, and this nutrient is utilized by our body. So starch is also a carbohydrate, and this is present in where? The starch is present in the leaf. And when the starch is present in the leaf, that indicates that there is an occurrence of photosynthesis. Thank you.